So you want to add RSI indicators to your pricing chart. You don't want to add the RSI study officially because that has a different scale than the pricing scale in most cases. It goes from 0 to 100. But you like to stick some arrows or some kind of indicator on these pricing bars that will tell you if the stock is currently in an oversold or undersold position based on the RSI being above 70 or under 30. So we can do that by going to Studies, we'll edit Studies, we'll go to Create, and we'll create an indicator for, first we'll do one for the RSI being above 70. That means that the stock is theoretically in an oversold position, RSI up. So this is going to be an if statement, basically. If the total average, the absolute value of price differences is greater than 0, and the actual RSI value is greater than 70, that's going to register as true. Otherwise, it will register as false. So first, we will do the part where we check to see if the absolute value of price differences is greater than 0. So we're going to say moving average. We have to pick an average type. Average type. And then we'll pick the Wilder's average. That's what we usually use. We'll take the absolute value of closing price differences, closing value differences, current minus previous, for the past, and the absolute value, parenthesis, for the past 7 periods. Let's go with 7 periods, is greater than 0. And let's just copy this and paste it. Now we'll do the actual RSI indicator. That's going to be equal to 50 times this, the ratio of the average and the closing prices without the absolute value function, just the straight average of the differences, divided by the absolute value, which we calculated before. Add 1 to that and times 50. That's going to put it on a scale of 0 to 100. Greater than is greater than 70. And there we go. Now this indicator will be true whenever we have this oversold condition present according to the RSI indicator. I'm going to leave it in price. I'm going to alter the study a little bit here and change it from a numerical result to a Boolean. And I'm going to put a point at the high of the day. Let's say, actually, let's put an up wedge at the high of the day in blue. That sounds good. So if I go ahead and apply that, you'll see all the points in time where the RSI was oversold. This helps to indicate if a price change is possible. Usually it's used in conjunction with other indicators. As you can see, it was oversold here. This particular stock is TTOO. But it didn't fall back down. It went up, actually, and stayed oversold as it went on its run. And went back down here. It was oversold for a while here. It went back down, etc., etc. So you can use this as part of your pricing pattern. And now we can actually do another RSI down study based on what we just did. So I'm going to go to Edit Studies, right-click on RSI Up, Edit Sources, copy the code. Copy that, please. And I'll create another study called RSI down. Same code, just changing that last condition is less than 30, indicating that it's been oversold. That looks okay. And I'm going to modify that to be a Boolean downward wedge at the low point of the day, so it's just easy to see. And if I apply that, you'll see there's a lot of points where it was oversold. Oh, it was oversold here. It should go back up, right? No. It took a while, went sideways for a while. Oversold here means nothing. Oversold here, and it did go up. So in conjunction with other indicators, this RSI indicator can be very useful. And if you make it a Boolean and tag it onto your price charts, it tends to be a little easier to read than if you have a separate graph with just the RSI indicator. After all, when you create the RSI indicator, you're really just looking for it to be above or below a certain level so that you can use it in conjunction with other tools and not as a separate graph that tells the whole story by itself. So that's how we would do that in Thinkorswim using ThinkScript. And good luck with your future success with the RSI indicator. Thank you.